Hello, Teacher Danny here. I wanted to talk today about 24-hour bookings with VIP Kid. So, a 24-hour booking is a booking that is opened and able to be scheduled within 24 hours. So, the great thing about this with VIP Kid is you get an extra $2 per class that is booked in the 24-hour booking slot. So, I started not accepting any priority booking requests and not opening my schedule and only opening 24-hour bookings, which means the day before class, I go in and I open up my time slots. So I wanted to talk to you guys about this, about how I did it and what I think are the positives and negatives to it, and also talk to you about whether or not you should do it. So there are a few factors that go along with this. So I have been teaching since August of last year. So I'm coming up on 1 year. So I did not start doing this until just last month, okay? I don't recommend doing only 24-hour bookings if you are a brand new teacher. And the reason for this is you might not get booked. So with VIP Kid, there's a thing called parent following. And this is a very important part of 24-hour bookings. You might be able to get completely booked into the 24-hour bookings if you're new. If you're feeling like you want to try this, go ahead and try it. But what I recommend is that you first build a student base by opening up regular time slots for your students. So I had many regulars, and then I thought to myself, if I teach 35 classes a week, right? That is an extra $70 a week. And if I teach 4 weeks in a month, that is an extra $320 per month. This is an extra on top just for doing the same job that I would have been doing. And I get an extra $320 per month. Okay, so sounds like a no-brainer, right? Like who doesn't want an extra $320 a month? So let me tell you the positives so far. So I have a parent following. When I started this, I had a parent following of about 215. Now that I have been doing this for about a month, I've actually gained more parent following, and I have 256 followers now. So let me tell you what I think that means is that when I open up a time slot, anyone who is following me will get an alert on their side that I have a time open. So when you have a large parent following, you have more of a chance of getting booked in the 24-hour slot. And when you book in the 24-hour slot, you often get new students. I have almost all new students every day. So this is very cool because then you gain more student following and you broaden your horizons. Okay, so let's go to a negative. The negative thing is that your regulars may not be able to book you. Excuse me. So in the beginning when I started this, I was a little bit apprehensive because I had my regulars and I love my regulars. So that is a bit of a negative. And the way that I remedy this is when I turn down their priority booking request, I say, please look for me 24 hours before class time. I will open my classes then. I also send e-cards. I send e-cards every Sunday to every student that I have had the previous week. So I will show you. This week, I sent to all of my students. But as you can see, wherever there's a heart is a return student. So these were not, one of them is my regular from before, but most of them are new students, and some are new students that are becoming regulars. So when I send a card to my students, I will say, I'm sorry I do not have classes open. I will open my classes 24 hours before class time. Please look for me in the 24-hour bookings. So you can send your child and their parents an e-card. You can also type after class if you have a class with them. Please look for me in the 24-hour bookings. I do not mention that it makes extra money for me. I don't feel like that's appropriate. So you don't need to say that. I would not say that. All right. So my 24-hour classes always book. So for me, this is excellent. Another positive is I'm not scheduled 2 weeks in advance. I don't have to worry about something coming up in my life next Tuesday and me not being able to do it because I have classes scheduled. Because we all know that we only get 6 classes cancellations per 6-month contract with VIP Kid. So it's important to me. It makes me feel a lot more free that I just open up the next day. I don't have anything on my schedule until I open it up for the next day. So to me, this brings a lot of freedom. And honestly, you guys, I'm here to make money, right? That's why we're here. So for me, 24-hour bookings are the way to go. It's the way I'm going to go, and I highly recommend it. So if you have any questions about doing the 24-hour bookings, please email me. I'll put my email below or just leave a comment. We will talk about this more if you have any questions. I do a live meetup every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 9 a.m. Central Time. So feel free to come and join the other teachers and talk and ask any other questions that I didn't answer about 24-hour bookings. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing week, and I hope to see you Wednesday at the live meetup. Goodbye.